The oil sludges. It only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-orb that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Definitely not open. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact. The world as the... The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning light. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Chop it up. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Yuba Tuluwawa Balu Putulua Balu Putulua.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Quietu Koreboy.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Mauya.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Toluwoya Lu Yalubatuluyu.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Mauketo Tul Atu Yamanao.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Kantita Duela Bofo Koibe Oko Adu Awa Ya Ia.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child. He understands why you... The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy and The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You've... The Nono's key and... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive... He said, no. He lost you there. The tree started to die when his friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead. He wants... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the... Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see... He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help, and
What's there to like about...
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of... The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good... Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Mpa, wherefore, Daimis.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've destroyed this area, mudded up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Understands... Says they're cautious of non-allies. The Sifu is mindful of his time, but thinks you'll just have to find out for yourself if he's willing to spend some of it on you.
Zata is the moto tloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, yaput.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the... He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Oh?
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original one.
Oh?
Your Muma invented one.
O visoko dolatsi
Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
O visoko dolatsi ni
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength.
O visoko dolatsi ni Na zenakas pipatne?
Then he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Mali muzamit.
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Zata.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the right.
Ale.
Once you've conquered the...
Zata.
Seeing you,
Ni bira.
he remembers your...
Zenakas pipat snatste.
Anyway. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says... Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and everything feels better. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Gooped. He thinks you should really... He said, judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised. She'll see. She says that's good. With a passion for learning. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He wonders... You did well. He believed... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and... That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. They look determined. Better watch out.
Diorima singsti bineau ole olaga.
There's no... He wants to know who you think you are. You'll... She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Yo no mas, minalagi mamuru.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Tomasakula imapela.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Maskin kami vaksa us intabadan.
He's curious to see.
Zatunak.
He-
Zatunak. Jira vabas.
You should take it.
Waxandonia inan mahamale.
Mustiki muhka?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Inyada aldud.
Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard.
Mustiki muhka?
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left.
Anora ka papong.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Anora ka papong.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Kala.
Been working on a present.
Can't see.
Catchy.
Arialoche nui mumera.
Your Mu...
Pala.
A pe...
Ganoruta.
It's called an automaton.
Ganoruta.
You're lucky.
Taifanamenuma.
Your Muma says you looked...
Amun.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luca Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hog. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
saktut
They've received news a Ronin joined...
tufayokne avavavde rehoyu berua yubu.
Better not keep the... An emergency box from... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. A moon could make this a hunter's night. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Watch you flex. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must... Tempting to jump into the leaves. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. You're in pain. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. Are you scared yet? It's getting dark. The Vespiduck outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Says you need to hit murder and mayhem, another terrible... Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been grateful. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great... Says you... Out of date.
Move Toledrea, ya Maoloa.
That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Tuloya, voto Lola.
He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of the East Route.
Koibe, o Korfabe.
Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Lotulu Bayo.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help. The surf is hypnotic. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Ajitawa, Zizatiarianu.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old...
Azimbotalante,
Goop says you...
Mavaniko,
Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast.
Awali,
He can't tell you much as he didn't want...
Avanya,
He says that the... Now the time...
Uza,
He thinks...
Fan that for...
Wait, no!
I've got all...
Oh, do you have...
I don't have to.
Figures the world is a goner. Even the goo will go gone.
Titutuata,
Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf.
Saluya, Tuntua,
But hey,
Kawaida,
he can't...
Kawaida,
You should return when you've written...
Lomdi, Otsa.
Let's see. Dawn feels like greeting an old friend. Focus on your goal. Spin that stick. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Nice shot. You might want to fall back. Better luck next time. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to... Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Mukambe. Sairuya. Forward brika.
He's got the goo glide.
Forward brika neon. Mukambe.
This
Yangu.
he only knows what... It's so much brighter without the night. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Usida Kotawa Pao Wesera is so once.
He's pretty sure he...
Kabang, and harden, ete, ore, don't, kamanu, kapa, uring, down, korik, saying, sangi, lubaba, tyrannon.
Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to...
Sangi, kamara, bunten.
Fala so unshawao.
Sit. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on.